Buckhead here again, and it's time for our drive time university. I've just been doing a couple of videos here in the car, while I wait in all this LA traffic, and it's working out good. So the latest thing I want to talk about, and I've been putting this off forever, is genealogy. But the more and more I talk to folks, the more I learn that very little is known about genealogy. So I mean, if you look at Getting Started Right training, or 90 Days to Diamond, or any of these things, the most that you hear at all is how to get to Emerald and how to do preferred placement, and that's great. That's the most important information that especially a new coach needs to know. I mean, the first events that I went to, the one thing I took away from all that was get to Emerald, and if you do just that, you're on the way to starting a great business. So I don't want to discourage that at all. But where do you go from there to try to get more information about genealogy? I didn't qualify for this last Top Coach bike trip this year, but after talking around to some of the people on there, my income would have been the second highest on the trip. So I mean, what's really important to you? Is it the recognition that comes, or is it building a great income, future, career, with helping people? So I'd argue I like both. But right now, I'm more focused on building a strong business. So the last leadership event we went to, they announced all the new 15-star diamonds, and that's amazing. I'm hats off to them. I really think it's very honorable to do that, and that means you've helped at least 15 people build great diamond businesses. But it's even more honorable when you think that the pay after 10-star, there's no extra pay advantage. You max out as a 10-star. The rest, there's no extra income for it. Now, you do get quarterly bonuses at a 15-star, which are huge. But those get smaller and smaller the more 15-star superstar diamonds there are. So that's kind of a limited short-term thing to shoot for. So I've always tried to build the most centers as possible, because as this network gets bigger and bigger, it won't break. Beachbody does not want the network to break. So what they'll have to do is they'll have to keep decreasing the cap limits for each individual coaching center, and that's fine. Let's say the maximum that you could make, I think now is $12,000 per week, which is pretty amazing, right? As a 10-star diamond. But let's say that the system got so big and corrupt that it went down to $1,000 for one individual coaching center, even as 15-star. It'll never get that drastic, obviously. But let's say it became that, and you still wanted to make $4,000 per week. Well, the way you could do that is if you had 4 centers that were each 15-star. So one of the ways I tried to build my business is I try to keep opening up as many of these new coaching centers as possible. So with that being said, how do you build the genealogy so that you can, get to 2-star and beyond? Well, I think it's really pretty easy. So you start off your business and you're trying to get 2 coaches, right? You want to put, and it's a binary system, right? So this is you, and you've got a coach on each side. So first you want to just get to Emerald. So that means put a coach on one leg and a coach on another leg. And let's say that takes you a couple weeks to do that. Or even if you do it overnight, what you're going to find eventually is that one of those 2 legs becomes stronger. And the way that we earn the most income in this business, initially it's commissions, but long term it's bonuses. So the way a bonus works is if I can sell 200 PV with my whole team, not just myself, on one leg, and 100 PV on the other leg with, again, my whole team, not just myself, then I earn a bonus. And the bonuses range from $14 to $16 to $18 if you're an Emerald, Ruby, or Diamond level coach. So those are the 3 ranks. So it quickly becomes obvious that when you start getting these bonuses, that the way to maximize your profits is to get more and more and more and more bonuses. So eventually one leg's going to become stronger, and that's the leg that you're going to sell 200 PV on, or TV actually, every week to make these bonuses. And the other leg is the weaker leg. So as soon as you can identify those legs, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the strong coaches on the weak side, and that's going to add more volume to your weak side. You're going to want to put the weakest coaches on the strong leg, because you don't want to keep adding fuel to that fire that's burning so fast already. So with that being said, you're going to put strong coaches on the weak leg, weak coaches on the strong leg. And what you want to do is you want to get 4 coaches on each side. So if this is your center, you're going to have 4 coaches on this leg and then 4 coaches on that leg. Once you do that, you have enough personally sponsored coaches to be a diamond level coach, and that's one of the best rank advancements in this business. That's what everybody's shooting for, 90 days to diamond, whatever. That's one of your initial goals. So as soon as that happens, and just a word about placing strong coaches and weak coaches. Use your best judgment there. If you sign up Arnold Schwarzenegger, you probably think, wow, he's going to be a great coach, so you want to put him on the weak leg. But, half the time you're wrong. Arnold Schwarzenegger's a real busy guy. Maybe he never works the business, and he's not going to do anything with it. But, just try to use that that mentality when you are building your business, and you're going to be right half the time anyway. So with that being said, now you've got 8 coaches all together. That's enough to be diamond. And what you want to do is you want to have a little contest with each of these groups of 4 coaches, or maybe you have 5 over here. You signed up an extra guy, which is awesome. So you talk to these 5 guys, these people. They don't have to be men. I prefer if they weren't, actually. And you have a little contest. You're like, wow, I really want to build an emerald over here. Who is the leader amongst this group? And then you pick out a prize. Maybe it's a free P90X, or maybe it's a cash prize or a gift card. Like if whoever can get to diamond or emerald first on this side, just by signing up 2 coaches, I'll go ahead and give $100 to, let's say. And Beachbody has limits on how often you offer these rewards and stuff, but especially if you're not awarding a Beachbody product, I think it's pretty much up to you. So with a little incentive like that, and that's one of the reasons I got to Emerald the first time, is my coach offered an incentive. I think it was $50 or maybe $100. But let's say if you offer $80, that's exactly enough that it would cost to help enroll 2 new coaches. So if you've got 2 friends that are interested in this, or maybe a mom and a wife, why not sign up those 2 people in your business to get your business rolling to the Emerald level? And, my experience in this 4 years doing this, I'm now a 6-star diamond coach, a 4-star diamond coach, a 2-star coach, and a diamond. Last week was the biggest week that I've had in this business, and I broke $10,000 for the first time in 1 week. I'm hugely proud of that, but more so of the folks that I've brought into this business that have made that possible. And you're not supposed to throw out numbers without backing that up with credentials, so look that up on income.puckhead.org, and it'll show you the real numbers associated with this business, but those are my real numbers. I'm not scared to admit that. Now once you've done that though, you've got your 4 or 5 coaches on each side, you've got 1 coach over here that just became Emerald, and run that same contest on the other side. Now you've got another coach over there that just became Emerald. And so now you're a diamond level coach, and that's amazing. You've learned what it takes to become a diamond level coach. Now what you want to do is you want to teach 1 person on each side of these legs. Hopefully it's those 2 emeralds, or build two emeralds on each side, and that way you've got diversification and some solid business strength to make sure you're a diamond for going forward. Now just teach 2 of those people, 1 on each leg, how to become diamond 2, and you'll see the cream rise to the top of the crop, right? So you work with those folks, you get into their downline. This is something Craig Holliday says, get into their downline, help them enroll coaches, and make them diamond. Now as soon as you can do that, you have to maintain those 2 diamonds and yourself at diamond for 6 weeks. Now you're a 2-star diamond coach, and this is by far the best rank advancement in this company, because it allows you to open up a second CBC. And the second CBC now, you can put anywhere in your organization you like. So it only makes common sense, if you're going to be one of the strongest coaches in your team, and you are because you already built 2 or 3 diamonds, you're going to put yourself in your weak leg. And now every time you sell a product over there, not only will you make a commission, but you'll also make a bonus. And this is where the money and the building of this organization, you're going to get more notoriety out of this too as a byproduct. But this is where it can really get exponential. So I want you to make your business the best. If you're looking for a team, consider our team, Team Head Lineage or Team Liberty, and just look me up online, puckhead.org. But I really want everybody to grow this business the best they can, and let's make Beachbody, really help to change the health and nutrition problems, obesity problems in this country and the world. Thank you, everybody. Peace out.